go.
I've got the little baby.
Hey. Healthy largemouth. How's it going? You ready to catch some fish?
Ready to do it.
Let's do it. Hey everybody, got a little bit of a different video. We got Sophie and I here today on her parents' lake that they live on. We're looking for peacock bass and largemouth bass. Sophie actually grew up here and never really fished a lake until we started dating and
Never.
kind of showed her the ropes. This is where I kind of taught her to fish, so it'd be kind of cool to get her out here and doing that stuff again. But we're gonna go out, try and catch a couple and see how we do. We had some thunderstorms and some showers, but it looks like it's clearing up, so we should have a good little afternoon ahead of us. But you ready?
Let's get to it.
We'll get to it. Alright guys, so today we're going to be using a pretty simple setup. There's lots of different ways to fish for peacock and largemouth bass, but we'll see what we're going to do. I mean, we're going to start out with the live bait and see how many we can catch. Today, pretty simple setup. We got a 7-foot rod with a 3000 reel, 10-pound braid, and 10-pound fluorocarbon leader. We're using a 4/0 circle hook for the live bait, and we have a little split shot about a foot up the leader there. Help it sink down and get that bait down to the bottom where we need it to be. All right, Sophie, what do you say? You'll put that trolling motor in for us. And I am gonna be the passenger princess today because she's gonna drive me around all day.
Wow.
Hey, I'm gonna put you on the fish. I'm probably gonna end up re-rigging lines and, untangling stuff half the day and rigging her bait. So least you can do is drive, right? That's what I figured. She's a good driver.
Okay.
All right, remember
Ready
you
to
gotta lock
go.
that thing in or whatever.
Boat's all wet because it rained earlier, so we've got towels that we're sitting on so that we don't get soaked.
God forbid your white shorts get a little wet. Our shiner's ready to go. Let's see what we can do. Look at that, she's a pro.
Get into our first spot, where usually is where we catch most of our fish.
Yeah.
So
We do pretty well in this area. So we're trying this one area that has a pretty good structure first, and we're gonna see what we can pull off of it. I think I already see some stuff, so that's a good sign. You ready?
ready to go.
All right, so Sophie may be driving, but like I said, I gotta hook up her baits for her because she doesn't like to get all stinky and dirty, but she's got the Penn Princess Pink rod here, the Barbie Pink, so it's usually been pretty good luck. She's caught some pretty big fish on there, I'm not gonna lie.
Really nice rod.
It is a nice setup.
You gave it to me for Christmas and now it's the only rod that I use.
There you go. It's your fancy special good luck rod. So got you a shiner on there. Let's see what you can do. So this spot has some big rocks that these fish like to hide in. I see some cichlids down there. I see some peacocks, so it's only a matter of time. Come on now, what are you waiting for?
It's not me, it's the fish. Waiting on the fish.
Okay. I think she's got one.
Oh, I do.
Yeah, nice one.
I couldn't tell.
Nice largemouth. There you go. Bring them right to me. There we go.
For a second, I thought I was stuck on the bottom, but
That's a nice one. Good job.
let me take the hook
Yeah.
out. Ooh!
Yeah.
That's
Got
one
him.
thing I'm very
We'll figure it out. There you go.
shaky when it comes to
Hook out.
grabbing a fish.
Good job. Hold that guy up. That is a nice one. There. First fish of the day. That big mouth on that guy.
Yep, all these little teeth. Took me a while to be able to grab them because it does make your finger all
Oh, what?
like all the little teeth are kind of
You gotta
sharp.
man up. You gotta get them bass thumbs ready, you know? Show them to me one more time and let's get them back in the water.
There we go.
Beautiful. I should let them go before I can get a video of it, but that was a nice fish.
Now
So
my finger's all.
you got schmegma on your finger here.
Yeah.
Take that.
Hold on.
I'm gonna hopefully do the same here in a second. My bait's been out there. I don't know if anything's picked it up. Nope.
You gotta be a multitasker and drive at the same time.
Hey, don't let everyone know you're better than me. I mean, all the videos we filmed together, you're just catching all the fish. It's unbelievable. So people are gonna think I'm bad at fishing, which may or may not be true, but I don't want them to know
I think it's beginner's luck.
right away.
I mean,
it could be. I think it was something small picking at it though, but now I definitely have one. Ready? Give him some slack. And I got broke up.
better luck next time.
Yeah, sorry, Miss Pro Angler, but I got clean. You know what? I'm gonna get myself a new bait, and I'm gonna catch a bigger one. There we go. I had to let him eat for a minute. Tighten my drag up a little bit there. Something on there. Pretty good size to him, feels like. Oh yeah. Okay, man. Hey, maybe that big bait paid off. Guy feels pretty good. Got that net out of there, maybe. All right, first peacock of the day. Good size one. There we go, beautiful. Super cool fish. You never get tired of catching these guys. They fight great. They're really aggressive. They'll eat just about anything. They love the live shiners like we're using. That's definitely the bait of choice, but got a little variety now. We caught a nice largemouth. Now we got our peacock there. They're actually a part of the cichlid family. This is a butterfly peacock. They just have been thriving here in South Florida waters. They're such beautiful fish. I mean, look at the tail on that guy and all the colors, that vibrant orange and green. But yeah, people come all over to come to South Florida and catch these guys because they're just so plentiful and so much fun to catch. So we're gonna let this guy on his way, but we're gonna catch some more of his friends. It's up here too. All right, this is hard filming and catching fish. There you go. I'm gonna pass this off to you before I lose him.
The rod?
No, the camera.
Oh.
Oh, I'm gonna lose him. Okay. There we go.
I've got a little guy on.
Both hooked up. Sophie got a little guy.
He's just chilling down here.
The sun's coming out. They're getting fired up. Oh, I got another nice peacock here. There we go. Get that out. He's all beat up. Look at him. Someone must have got a hold of him. Here, pull yours up.
Mine's kind of, oops. I've got the little baby.
Hey.
He's so cute.
Catch a decent sized one. Got mine and Sophie's there.
So cute. Look at him compared to this guy.
Oh, new species. What we got here? Big old goldfish. Big old Midas cichlid. It's like a big goldfish. These guys are super cool. Catch them all sorts of different ways. They like live bait too. Pretty much everything eats the live bait, but they eat berries and you can catch them on bread. I've caught them on dog food, kibble before. All sorts of stuff. But these guys are just real beautiful, fun to come by. They fight pretty good too. That's a big old shiner right there. He is gonna be a candy for whatever's lurking down there. And I know there's some big ones. There we go. This one was swimming at me. I was waiting for that line to start coming out, but he was coming right at me. Ooh. Oh yeah, that's a nice one. Get the net. Nice largemouth. About the size of the one you caught first.
Oh geez, now we got a multiple.
Get that guy in there. There we go. Thank you. I'll take that from you. That big shiner was the trick. Check out the size of that bass. There we go. Beautiful lunker Florida largemouth bass. Check out his belly. He's been eating good, you can tell. Nothing better than catching some largemouth bass. I think, what do you prefer? I like largemouth bass better than peacock, to be honest.
Honestly, I think me too.
They're cool.
As pretty as the peacock are,
they're our native fish. You gotta represent our native fish.
That's true.
All right, hand pick your favorite one.
Well, that was the first one.
Oh.
Now you're making me want to get the biggest one.
Are you gonna name him? Lunker Larry, the shiner.
Lunker Larry. He's gonna get me a big fish.
We just caught Lunker Larry. There you go.
And
show him how it's done.
No pressure.
I want to see it.
And cast.
Such a gentle cast.
I learned from the best.
I don't know if you learned anything gentle from me, to be honest. Okay, yeah, you probably got him now.
Yeah.
Nice and easy. There you go.
That's another cichlid.
Another cichlid. There you go.
It might be the same.
It could be the same one. Those guys are not shy when it comes to eating. I'll net them for you. I'll let you handle that. There you go.
And now he's going back
Let him back.
into his home. There he goes. And my hands are all slimy.
Like I said, passenger princess today. Just letting her do her thing. Just up on there on the trolling motor. Why burn gas when you got a trolling motor and the lake is not too far? All right, we switched up spots here, trying a new area. It's always good when you pull up to a new area and there's a bait hanging from the tree. It means there's usually fish there. And sure enough,
We both caught on.
a double right on the first cast, so. Getting in them. Real pretty fish, so. I'm gonna let mine go and I'm gonna help Sophie out with hers here. She's got a baby peacock bass, which is super cool. This is the size that goes in your fish tank. We might end up doing a video about that one day because I actually have a big freshwater tank at home. And it would be kind of cool to put one of these guys in there. They're just super cool looking. Little guy, no bigger than the size of my hand. And they are aggressive though. I mean, the size of the bait was probably half the size of him, so. Pretty cool just to see that they're growing, they're active. These are all those babies that had just hatched in the spring and they're growing up to be big old bass one day. So we're gonna let him go and dart it off. All right, so now what we're doing, basically I'm gonna be driving from up here on the front of the boat and we're just gonna wanna stay along this edge. And Sophie's just gonna hold the rod for us here and it's got that little twitching it does. You can almost feel the bait moving. And we're just gonna troll the edge and all of a sudden it's gonna double over and she's gonna have one on, so.
There we go. Now.
Should be a matter of minutes before we're in them.
Now we driving. Oh,
you already got one. There you go. See?
about
What'd
to
I
say,
say?
we drive and wait.
Hey,
but
didn't even get to stop the clip before. We're in neutral now on our trolling motor and she's just gonna work this guy in nice and slow. What you got? Nothing. Wow.
I definitely had something.
Yeah, you had something.
I
All
lost
right,
him.
get that thing back out there.
Okay.
All right, there you go. That's definitely one this time. Keep him on. I think you still had one the first time, but
I think
this
I lost
one
him earlier.
seems like more of a fish. There we go. Yep. Nice. Oh my, come on. You're 0 for 2 on the troll. The whole point of this segment was to show that it was going to be easier than catching them regular.
Yeah, well.
You have better numbers with the live bait, I guess.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm not a pro at this.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
All right, well, never mind, guys. Apparently trolling is hard. There we go. What we got here? Fishing the edge of this drop off. And that seems to be a pretty nice peacock, yeah. Nice. He's a little darker, like I said. Some of them are that lighter yellow color. This guy's not wanting to cooperate, obviously. But he's a little darker green, so we're gonna let him go before he
Keeps doing that.
flips out anymore. Come on, buddy. On your way. He disappeared.
Multitasking at its finest.
You know, gotta learn somehow. You're doing a good job, though.
I do.
Let some line out. Yeah. And close that bail and then slowly reel and then stick them. There you go. Perfect. Perfect execution. That's how
Oh, there
you
he
do
is.
it. There you go. You caught his brother.
Oops.
Get him in here. Look at that red eye on that guy. See ya another day, buddy. Off it goes. So a lot of those bites, I just had one, I thought I was getting one, and I lost it, are those cichlids. Instead of swallowing the bait whole like a bass would, the cichlids have those little teeth and they'll just chew the back of your bait off. So if you're ever getting picked on by little fish and you're wondering why you can't hook them, it's probably a cichlid. You gotta pick through the cichlids to get to the big bass sometimes. I feel something, here we go. You ready? Oh my, probably a cichlid. I'm gonna blame that on a cichlid. Because I wouldn't, you know.
This is like the 5th time this has happened today.
You know,
maybe?
you don't have to tell everyone.
No, it's okay, because it's happened to me too.
You know,
Just
that's the price
honest.
you pay sometimes using real light leader, we're using 10-pound leader. The light leader does help you get more bites, but you are gonna lose fish now and then, and if you're not staying on top of how often you retie, that can also happen. So, get another one on here and
Try again.
try it again. I got a really nice largemouth on. You got a little peacock, so I'm gonna get mine.
Priorities.
Hey, you know,
I mean, you're not wrong.
this is a really nice bass. I don't want to lose him. And he's got bigger teeth and can chafe through that line. That's a good, healthy largemouth. Just a little bit of variety. Sophie's fish, my fish. You know, not gonna point out whose is bigger, but let's just.
Wow.
I'm sorry, but
Way to brag.
beautiful, both beautiful fish, and just super fun to get out here and catch. Teaching Sophie how to fish out here was always something I really enjoyed doing with her, and it's cool that we're able to still be able to do this stuff. It's a lot of fun, so we're gonna let these guys go, and on his way, we're running into a
the
pool.
last bit of shiners that we have, and I'd probably call this a successful day.
I think it's been a great day. Honestly, as a fisherman myself, when I found out that Sophie lived on this lake, that was an appeal. Before we were even dating actually, I used to come here with buddies and fish on this lake and come out and catch all the peacock bass, and we'd fish off of her dock and stuff. So it's kind of cool that like now that we are dating and we're engaged and all that, it's cool to come out here, and it's kind of like a full circle experience being able to do this with her and teach her how to fish on a lake that she's lived on for years and never really explored.
Yeah, I wish I could have taken more advantage of it, but nobody in my family really fishes, and Charles is the one that's taught me how to fish.
Hey,
so
somebody's got to teach you.
at least we've been able to do this for the last couple of years and hopefully enjoy it for many more.
Yeah, and she's a pro. She learned quick, honestly. I would take her and her sister Vicky out, and we were doing like little charters out here almost, and I would just teach them every time we came out different techniques and how to catch the fish, and they're pros. I mean, like I said, she catches more fish than me a lot of the time. I think I got her beat today though, possibly, but she has been driving me around.
You also have gotten the bigger ones today.
I've gotten
so.
a couple big ones, but she has been driving me around, and you know, I'll take it when I can get it. But what do you say we use the rest of these shiners?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. There you
Got
go.
one on. Oh, it's a peacock.
That looks like
See
a
him.
nicer one too.
Ooh, he looks big.
Yeah, for that guy.
It's definitely a fighter.
Oh, nice. That's a nice little male. You can tell that that's a male because he's got that big hump on his head. And that's a sign of a male peacock there, but pretty fish. He's real yellow like the other ones we've been catching earlier.
Yep.
Yeah, guys, and again, this is just something really cool and special to us. Something that we kind of started dating and doing and fishing together, and
We do it all the time and it never gets tiring.
yeah,
'cause
it's always
you catch beautiful fish like the peacocks and the cichlids and the largemouth, and it's just a fun day.
yeah, it's always a good time, and being out on the water together with your fiance or your significant other can always be a good time. It can be frustrating sometimes, not to lie, but everyone's learning, and it's always, at the end of the day, it's always a good time. So
That's what it's all about.
exactly. So we figured, end of the day, warm out on the lake, see if we can come up to the house and fish off the dock a little bit.
It's actually what we used to do because we didn't get this boat till maybe about a year.
Yeah,
and
about a
half
year ago.
So whenever we did want to fish, it just had to be off the dock.
And we have put in some work off this dock, I'm not gonna lie. We've caught lots of fish off this dock before, so I wouldn't be surprised if we're able to pull a couple off right now. We've got like
Cichlid right here.
There is a cichlid right there. We got like 3 or 4 baits left, so we figured might as well drop them off the dock and see what we can get from here. It looks like that rain is about to come hit us too, so hopefully we get them real quick. What'd I say? Slaying them off the dock. That's honestly one of the nicest peacocks we've caught today, I think. Let's see if I can do this here. There we go.
And there you go.
How about that? Right off the dock. Who needs a boat, right? That is a perfect chunker of a peacock bass right there. Little male. He's starting to form that hump there. But yeah, just another good looking fish. So we're gonna let him go and get him back to his house. See ya.
2 little ones left. That's a little peacock.
Oh, little baby.
Oh, the mom's coming.
Oh, mama's behind him. Oh my. They were chasing him up. Oh. Jeez.
Let's see if they
They were
caught it.
chasing the little
Oh, look,
guy.
there's the other bait that we lost. Swimming around.
Oh, he's about to get eaten. Look at the bait. Peacock's gonna eat him. Oh, watch. There he goes.
Well,
Sick.
last one wasn't a big one, but
Hey, you know, sometimes that's how it is. The last one doesn't always have to be the biggest, but we enjoyed it anyways. Last fish of the day, I think, so we're gonna let this guy go. We used up all our bait, but send him off. Give him a little kiss. Thank you.
bye, buddy. And
there he goes.
off he goes. Very successful day.
Very successful day. So yeah, guys, just overall, just an awesome day. Lots of fun.
Very fun. Catching lots of fish, different types of fish, like we said.
Yeah.
It's always a fun time. It never gets old, and I don't know, every time we come, we always have a great time.
Yeah, it's always something new. Like sometimes, some days it's all peacocks, or some days it's all largemouth, or all cichlids. It kind of switches up. So we had a pretty good variety today, honestly. And you know, just a beautiful day on the lake, flat, calm, no wind. Wasn't too hot, actually, surprisingly enough, without the
Luckily,
wind.
we were able to come out because we were worried because it was raining when we were about to start, and well, it went away, and you know,
Yeah.
it turned out well.
Yeah, I mean, just overall, great day. Again, guys, thank you for hanging out with us. We just really appreciate you guys staying tuned and following along with what we do. It's a lot of fun, and we got lots of cool ideas coming up and lots of things we want to do. So make sure you stay tuned for those and catch us in the next one, right?
See you in the next one.
Peace.
Bye.